Afternoon, everybody. Mike from Mike's Grow Room. Okay, guys, I've got Aircube's active oxygen ebb and flow grow system all together. I have a plumbed water in it. It's working. I made a few adjustments that I sent the sales lady that I found that there were some issues. But as you can see, I've already got a couple of seedlings coming up. So let's go over this. All right, first thing first. I let my water, this is regular chlorinated water, 60-gallon tank is extra she sent with it. And what you want to do is, I'm going to put my nutrients, CalMag, into this. So it's 60 gallons, so I put 120 cc's of CalMag in it, all right? That way, every watering, it gets CalMag. If I want any other nutrients, I'll add the nutrients with a watering can into the plant specifically right on it. Now, if you want to, you can add your nutrients to this tank, okay? You can water it that way if you want to. Now, you need to clean this system out about every 2 weeks, and that's real easy. You just let her drain down, and I went on Amazon, got a real cheap pump, throw the pump in there, I pump the water out, I put a little hot water in there, and I kind of smoosh it around with a sponge mop, and then pump the rest out, wipe it up, and I'm done in like 30 minutes, so it's no big deal. Then I run it through the system. So there's how you do your nutrients. But I always leave CalMag. Now, pH meter, we're going to turn on, and it's at, after I add the CalMag, it's at 6.9, 6.8, it's dropping. You want it anywhere, somewhere around 6.3 is what you want, but I usually water differently. I'll switch it up. I'll go 6.8, then I might go 6.3, then I might go 6, then I always keep it changed up. So right now I'm at 6.7, so I'm gonna call that good. They recommend in your booklet that you water at 6.3 pH. That's their recommendation, but I like to change things up. So now in the front, let's go to it. This is the brain. Take the front off. Each one of these pegs, let me get you where you can see. Each one of these pegs is 15 minutes. It will tell you in your booklet how often they recommend you watering with your medium. Now, I'm using clay pellets, or clay cubes, clay circles, whatever you want to call them, clay pellets, 2 inches of that, and cocoa coir. Drains real good. So I'm starting out with 3 15-minute cycles in 24-hour periods. So you see these pulled down, 1, 2, 3 down there. You see here. I'm looking at this upside down, so bear with me. 1, 2, 3. So a little water, 3 cycles. So let's kick this on. There's a switch right here, you can do it automatically. So we're going to fill it. Now it's filling from the tank. It has floats. See those floats right there? These little white things. Right here, I know it's out of focus. Right there, little white things. There's one on each side. That turns the water on and off. You can adjust them by sliding that up and down these 2 pegs to the height you want. So let's let it fill up. And then it's going to send it through the system, and I'll show you what it looks like coming up beside the bags. Now, I'm doing it manually, which you can do manually anytime you want. But on a timer, this is what it'll do. So we're still filling. And this is what I've adjusted at. I'll show you why whenever the water comes up. It comes up to about 3/4 of the bag. So we're going to start with that. See those little floats? Here's a good view of them. There's one on the left that's a little lower, and then one on the right is the controller. As soon as it floats up, it taps it, it'll shut off. Now what's going is water's coming out this bottom tube here and going through the whole system and filling. Try and get a shot. See the water there coming up the side? Right there? It's coming up the side here. Another shot of it. So it's coming all up the bag. It's about 3/4 full. So what happens is once this goes down, it'll refill, and it'll keep doing that. It'll go down, refill. It'll do that for 15 minutes. All right. Then when it's done, it kicks out and drains. So let's go through the drain cycle manually here. Halfway. There's the drain cycle, and that pump there kicks on. You can see there's a pump inside the bottom of the brain. It's kicking on right now, and it's pumping the water back out into the reservoir. So that will empty out, and as that happens, the water goes down the bag, and it empties out and all through the system. And I checked, all bags are even. Heard somebody complain that some of their bags weren't getting watered, like the end one, but it's getting watered. Mine's doing fine. I got 6 of them hooked up. Right now I've got 5 of my ceilings are up, so I got 1 more to come up. That one's just now popping. So we're going to let her drain out. See, it's just about gone. And then what I'll do is we're going to flip it to auto, which is, let me see here, guys. All the way down is auto. Put the cover back on it. That's it. Okay. Let me get up. Now, what I had to do, I had a couple of straight pieces. I'll show you. These go through the grommet. Now, when you go through the grommet takes up a 1/2 inch. So it leaves you with just a little, leaves you with just a little bit sticking out the top. When you put your tube on there, it's not as tight as they say, and it leaks. So I suggested to the lady, I just sent an email, that they either make one of these ends a 1/2 inch longer or supply it with clamps. I got stainless steel clamps I just put on the one side. As you can see, I had to put it on the outside, I had to put one on the pump, and I had to put one on top, underneath here on the top where it comes through. And it's not leaking anymore, or it was leaking. So, there you go. Other than that, the system's working fine. I'm going to water it for 24 hours, and then I'm going to get a gauge and check the soil, how much water's in the soil, and I'll adjust it from there. But right now, they're just seedlings. I'm basically kind of watering by hand, gently. But I've already got the CalMag in there. It's good. I'll have 2 5-gallon buckets sitting here on the floor. They'll already be dechlorinated, and I can just add water as I go. But what I'll do is I'll pH that water to around between, I'll say between 5.7 and 6.8. So I'll pH it to. I'll add the CalMag to it, so it's ready to pour directly inside there. It'll all be ready to go. And having a 60-gallon tank is nice because you don't have to fill it that often. Just turn it on and let it go. So I'll keep you updated to let you know how this cycle's going, let you know how the plants are going. So there's the whole system. If you got any questions, give me a holler. It was real easy to set up. It just took a little time, and I had to figure out, I had to get hose clamps, and I ended up using 3 hose clamps. So you might have to do a little adjusting on your own. And like I did, I sent her an email and suggested either longer straight edges, straight pieces, make them longer, or supply hose clamps. And also there's threaded ends on the pump. You'll need Teflon tape for that. We thread it into the pump, and it doesn't come with Teflon tape. Doesn't even mention it. So you'll need Teflon tape. All right, guys, that's all from here. Hope you learned a little something. There'll be a link in the description with a discount code. I believe it's on sale right now. Yeah, you can get it on sale. Plus, you can go ahead and put in MyKai5, which I'll have on the link, and you'll get another 5% off your system. And anytime you buy one, it helps my channel out, so I appreciate it. All right, guys, I'm back in the saddle. More videos to come. You guys have a great day, and thanks for being there for me. And thanks, first off, I want to thank every one of you guys. Nothing but nice comments. There's a lot of trolls I see out there on other channels and other places, but all you guys have been nothing but great, and I appreciate each and every one of you. I try and answer all your messages, but I do read them all. So thank you guys for everything. It's been a hard 2 years for me here lately, but I'm back. I want to grow my channel more. So if you have more suggestions, just let me know. But this is the new Growace active oxygen grow system. It's ebb and flow called. It's an ebb and flow system, okay? A little difference between this and a hydroponic system. I really like this for watering. All right, guys, we'll see you.